latest word on the magnitude of this quake is 6.9, at least that's the reading.
4 seconds into it, we turned around and we saw this go.
You're looking at portions of pictures that were recorded earlier of a neighborhood in San Francisco, not too far from Fisherman's Wharf. We believe that this kind of damage has been largely confined to that neighborhood. This is very familiar looking housing. We believe that this is in that neighborhood, which is down near the Fisherman's Wharf area. It does look to us to be Divisadero or Chestnut Street or one of those residential areas.
Okay, you are. Obviously, power is very limited. We're working off primarily batteries and generators at this point.
We are listening in on and sharing the work of KRON, which is our San Francisco affiliate. They're doing the best that they can under very trying circumstances. Emergency backup power in that city, which has been hit very hard by an earthquake which struck in the Santa Cruz area, south of San Francisco.
It was like someone was making up a bed. I'm in a Bronco Ford, and it was tossed around up at least a foot off the pavement.
If we roll that tape, we can show you what has happened. That bridge is expected to be impassable for the next few days. There is a 50-foot section of the upper deck of the Bay Bridge which collapsed.
We do not have an exact death toll yet, although we do have 5 people confirmed dead in the San Francisco area. At least 1 died when the bridge collapsed. Other cars may have gone into the bay. We cannot say at this time. They're still sorting out the extent of the damage and the nature of it and where it occurred. We are showing you primarily pictures from San Francisco, but we do remind you a wide area was affected.
The authorities are revising their casualty estimates downward. They had thought there was bumper-to-bumper traffic on the freeway when it collapsed Tuesday evening, but that turned out not to be true. Many commuters had gone home early to catch the World Series on TV.
And some people are saying that the World Series may have saved us several hundred lives, that the traffic at this time was lighter, there was much more spacing, there are fewer vehicles up there than we would have expected to have been up there.
This was the scene at Candlestick following the quake.
Gentlemen, power has been interrupted, the game has been called. Can you please leave the stadium in an orderly manner?
We had like 2 minutes to be on the field before they started the introduction, so we were kind of, jogging down the thing, and Jeff asked me, he goes, "What is that?" I said, "It's an earthquake, big boy," and the lights started flashing off and on. And
the Oakland A's take.
I'll tell you what, we're having an earthquake.
60-some thousand fans at Candlestick Park tonight. The ballpark itself did suffer some damage. No one hurt or injured or killed there, we're told. The 3rd game of the World Series, however, was understandably canceled. When it can be rescheduled, we don't know. We don't know what happened in Oakland tonight, for that matter.
Stand by. Stand by. Thing went. You're on. Thank you.
Okay, that was Suzanne Shaw reporting from the Sutro Tower to show us what had happened on the Bay Bridge. And joining us now is Bob Costas of NBC
Hello,
Sports. Were you at Candlestick?
Yeah, I was in the press box right alongside the ABC broadcasting position, and it shook. It shook pretty well, and you got that reaction of nervous laughter from people at first. After all, the people I was surrounded with are news people. They tend to be, as a group, sports writers tend to be cynical, and they were nervous titters at first, but then after it stopped, you saw the blood drain from people's faces, and they couldn't hide how shaken they were by it. And then you wonder, especially those who are not natives of this area and have no background in having been through earthquakes or hearing other people talk about it, they wonder what's next, if that was just the prelude to something bigger, and people were definitely very shaken.